So it's time for another drive-by. Yesterday, it kind of ranted and raved and introduced the political topics that we were talking about, which is craziness. And I got really two things to talk about today because I can't keep up. It's day 8 now of the presidency, and every day a new proclamation flies off the table that drives people nuts. And I know that it's not just the proclamation's sake. Like, we know the right hand is doing something while the left hand is working in the shadows, or reverse that, however you want that to sound. But I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, because I find it hard to believe that anyone could be this transparent. I think that's what shocks me about today's age, is transparency is just kind of there. It's 100% there. There's none. They walk around with briefcases full of money, and, you know, they don't even try to hide it anymore. It's blatant. It's fucking blatant, and it's annoying. But anyway, so yesterday I talked on, like, what do you do? What do you do in these instances? And, you know, unfortunately, for most of us, or for some of us who aren't affected by that, like, say you got a good job, say you don't have to worry about this shit, really, like, you're not a federal worker, you're not somebody whose life is being flushed down the drain or in a period of uncertainty, because, you know, let's face it, a lot of people are right now. You can kind of ignore it. Go outside, touch some snow, touch some grass, touch some snow in Florida, touch some grass, you know, fucking in Arizona, I don't know. But, you know, you can take a break, get off the internet and breathe a little bit, because you need to recharge. Hope, again, is what I said, is the only thing that kind of fuels the Viva Revolution, whatever the fuck, Viva Revolution, basically. So you got to have that hope. You have to be an optimistic person. Sun shining above those clouds. Sunshine. So, you know, hope is important. And for those of you who are affected by this, well, I'm really sorry, because it's crazy. I mean, here's the thing that I don't understand about people who are happy about this. Yeah, look, everybody thinks the government needs changes. I don't know one person who trusts the government explicitly. I think we said that. Like, I don't know if governments are meant to be trusted explicitly. You're supposed to watch them, comment about what they do, complain. I mean, that's part of a democratic process. Nobody's happy here. Everybody's happy when nobody's happy, right? But just realize that, like, humans survived caveman times. We had to wonder where our next meal was coming from. If we were warm enough to survive this fucking cold, shitty, harsh life. So, we could do it. We can do it together. Just like that hope that will change things for the better, because what we're lacking, again, is compassion for a fellow man. I mean, look, I don't have a problem deporting people who are dangerous and here illegally. I don't think that's the issue that people are complaining about. I think what they're complaining about is the dangerous lines and definitions that are getting blurred and coming too close to things that could be a very, very bad reality. Leopards are, I mean, they're about to start eating your face. I don't know if people realize that. And these are just perfect examples of that. Like, look, yeah, federal government's got bloat. Woo, big fucking deal. We know that. Everybody doesn't want money spent frivolously or carelessly, but also in the same effect, when you shut that fucking faucet off, nobody's getting water here. And the people who need the water, the people who are doing some good, you know, they're going to look for water elsewhere, right? They're not just going to sit there and fucking die of thirst while we're waiting for people to sort shit out. You can come at this with a scalpel instead of a fucking hammer. Use the right tool for the job, people. I think that's what we expect. If you expected that from this guy, that's where you're unfortunately mistaken, because they are who we think they are, right? Denny Allen? Or people show you who they are. And look, if you idolize that guy, rapist, felon, liar. These aren't fake news, people. This is real, legit. He was found guilty by a jury. He was found guilty by multiple juries. He's got a history of doing this shit. Look at his victims. He didn't pay me. He used somebody else to fire me. He didn't want to fire me himself. Is that kind of... He grabbed me by the pussy. Is that the leader you want? I mean, I'm all for macho man types, but, like, lead by example, man. Like, be a macho man and a good guy. There's no macho man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah! Like, you can do that. It's possible. You gotta be a scumbag. Just be a good person, you know? So, have some hope. Have some dignity, right? I don't think we're at the arm yourself to the teeth stage and protect your Second Amendment rights. I mean, some people may want to prep, doomsday prep type of thing. Doomsday prepping. That's never a bad thing. It's never a bad thing to understand yourself. It's never a bad thing to prepare yourself. Go for a run. See if you can make it a mile. Because, first of all, it's good for your health. And second of all, if you need to run away from the concentration camps, you can do it, right? Hoof that through the woods a little bit. Remember, we said life is hard. People don't want to do the hard work. Well, guess what? When going gets tough, the tough get going. We need to dig down, dig deep, find our heart again, because shit's going to get hard. It's that cycle, right? That cycle. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. Hard times create strong men. I think we're in one of those cycles. We missed out. My generation, my friends, my peers, my family, they, kind of got the shit end of the stick. We're trying to buy houses and enjoy our lives and raise our kids, and looking around going, can't afford a house, can't really retire, can't get a good job. I worked hard for college. I got student loans up the ass. I got all these things, but you know what? You're still going, man. You're still going. So that's part of that hope, right? What are you going to do otherwise? If you give up, take a little dirt nap, that's admirable, right? Yeah, okay, great, but you've given up. And I don't think that's the American spirit, really, honestly and truly. One of the things that still makes me feel good in all this situation is that there's an American spirit left in us, in that, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, right? Go listen to that song a couple more times, right? Matter of fact, go listen to the entire fucking catalog, because I need to, because it keeps that rage safe inside, right? It keeps it where it needs to be, because you got to have that. For those of you that haven't experienced racism or unfair treatment, I mean, it would be amazing if you didn't, right? Because everybody experiences bullying. Everybody experiences some form of unfair treatment. It's what makes us who we are, especially, let's just say, our generation. Right? My generation should kind of understand that, because we were at the tail end of that, or the beginning of the Don't Bully People campaign. It was really like open season on bullying with us. So we should fucking know. We should understand this shit. You gotta dig deep and get fucking through this, man. Grit your teeth. You get shoved in a locker a couple of times. We understand it. That's when you go lift some fucking weights. You get back out there and you punch that bully right in the fucking teeth. That's the American spirit. The American spirit. It's basic training. It's boot camp. It's fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Scream it, because you're gonna need it. We're all gonna need it. Find that spirit deep down inside. Find that hope. You can get through this. We can make this shit better. Life is a mental game. It's a huge mental game. And I'm gonna go a little off tangent here, but you need these pep talks, okay? Pep talk yourself if you can't do it, or if you don't find anybody else to pep talk you. But I used to wrestle, and wrestling is, I'm not going to say it's harder than any other sport. That's unfair to other sports. There are sports out there that are tough as fuck, and wrestling is 100% body, mind, position, body, flow, all of it. It requires, dedication, concentration. People say a lot more than what they're willing to give, and they're right. It's fucking tough, man. It's tough. Not only is it tough training your body to that limit, but it's tough dealing with the exertion. It's tough not eating if you got to make weight. Being at 5% body fat ain't fucking fun by any means of anything. Looking at that chocolate cake and going, can't eat that today. Can't eat that today. That's torture. It's a torturous process. And I know other sports do this, so I'll just listen to my perspective on wrestling here, because, but one of the important things that we stressed, and that my mentor stressed, and that I actually haven't seen in some other clubs here, but was pep talks. And every day after practice, it was a pep talk. It was like, look, keep going. You guys are doing good. You're working hard. Keep it up. If we weren't working hard, of course we get yelled at, but keep it up. Keep it going. This shit is 90% mental, believe it or not. It's the ability to put one foot in front of the other, right? That's what I told myself when I was running in the morning at 4 a.m., trying to lose a pound or two before weigh-ins or before practice, or, make sure I can make weight for the team or whatever. It's one foot in front of the other, man. It sucks, right? But it ain't gonna kill me. I got that hope. I got that American spirit in me. I'm not gonna do what you tell me. I'm gonna meet you right in the fucking middle. And at that point, it didn't even matter. Like, you made it there. You earned it. You did it. To be successful, you had to rip your right arm off. That was the mentality. I'm ready to do this shit. You ain't gonna beat me. You ain't gonna stop me. I'm coming for your ass. And I think we need to find more of that. I mean, I'm not like that all the time. I can't be. But, we got to find that as a people. Again, we got to find that. Give yourself that pep talk. Remind yourself of what's at stake, right? This is what's at stake. This is who I am. This is who I'm going to be. And I think you'll go far. Or just replay this. Just replay. I'm thinking about you out there. That single listener that listens to this shit. Just you, okay? You're the man or woman. Doesn't matter. You're the spirit. Go fucking do it. And we're on your side. Everybody's rooting for you. Lights are on. It's just you out there. Mano y mano. Woman. So go get it. Alright, that's enough for today. We'll talk about more tomorrow.